Okay, guys, let's talk about The Butcher and the Wren. This is the author. I don't know, Alana somebody. Apparently she has some podcast that I've never listened to, but I read it for the Laid Back Lit Club's multiple point of views for the month, and I got nothing. Like, it was such a non-thought process for this. I'll put my star rating. I think it was like a 1 or 2. May have been a 2. I don't know. I may downgrade it, honestly. It was supposed to be a thriller. It was supposed to be suspenseful. It was none of the above. I didn't find anything likable. Like, it's about a serial killer who does things and then comes back, and, you know, he goes after somebody. The Wren is someone named Wren, but that wasn't her original name. You know, he had kidnapped her 7 years before, and now she works as, like, the coroner's office somewhere in New Orleans parish area, and I had so many issues. First of all, there was literally no motivation. No motivation was ever explained, right? Like, there were nothing. Like, I could not find it suspenseful because I didn't care. Like, I felt sorry for the victims, but, like, I didn't care because we didn't really get to know them. All we knew was, you know, apparently Wren got away, and he's been chasing her down and getting a little bit too touchy for it. And then, like, he gets caught. Finally, they figure out who it is. It's someone we have no real connection with except in, like, through Wren, but we don't know. There's no backstory, just, you know, from being there. It's relatively short. This is one of the few books I would have said could have used another 50 or 60 pages to kind of build up the drama and the suspense and the emotional register with the audience. I frankly just didn't care. So, I mean, honestly, I would say skip the book. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the energy. Just save yourself. Find another one. I'm going to make the bold statement that most thrillers are not my favorite. I'm going to read The Lies I Tell, and I'm going to see if that's my kind of like final line on that, and we'll see how I feel about it. Otherwise, I'm just going to be done with thrillers and suspense novels like that, because look, one of my favorite ones of all time is Mary Higgins Clark, and she was like the queen of the 90s for those that are too young. She could really hit home. They made so many TV movies from her books, but she at least understood how to balance the drama and to add something to where you want to engage with the characters. I didn't engage with a single one of these. I didn't care about Wren. I did not care about the Butcher. He was killing people. Okay. How did it take you guys this long? Like, you haven't put any of this stuff together yet? And you only did because he made mistakes. And also, she was like a coroner at 30, but she was kidnapped at 23 when she was still a med student. Something about the timings didn't work. The author obviously had never been to New Orleans. If you've been to New Orleans, you know there's a vibe there. And I know vibes is kind of like a weird saying, but like, it's just, New Orleans is New Orleans, right? There's just been so many cultures and colonizers and so many things put in that it's just kind of like its own thing. And like, she called, you know, the parishes county, but they're obviously not counties. Like, it's well known about Louisiana. She obviously didn't know anything about like the cemetery where Marie is buried, the voodoo queen. Like, she didn't know how to get from like point A to point B, like all these bayous. It felt like she looked on Google Maps and said that was enough. I can't. It's not worth reading. I don't recommend it, and save yourself some time. I don't know. This is going up there with the guest list by Lucy Foley. I'll link to that below because that's the whole thing. It goes there with that. And we know I hated and loathed that book. So, yeah. Thrillers, not my jam, it seems. But just because it's not my jam doesn't mean you can't tell me about your favorite jam. So tell me, like, do you like strawberry? Do you like grape? Do you like marmalade? Whatever version you guys eat. I really like blackberry. I've liked it pretty much my entire life. Grape too. Grape jelly. But blackberry marmalade. Strawberry, high up on the list. But blackberry is my thing. Blackberry with some crunchy peanut butter. Perfect summer food for me. Tell me in the comments. Let me know. I'm curious. And if you don't want to do that, you can... alligator. Put an alligator in there because, you know, apparently he's running through the bayous and somehow the alligator's not eating this character insert blank thing that's walking through. So maybe they know something we don't know. I don't know. Anyway, check you later.